Hey guys, welcome back to the news presentation. I am here, Sarah Mahdi. This is our 12th November and there is a very interesting and hot news from the source, the Daily Star paper, which you can see behind me. And I will present every headlines and I will present the news and which will be very interesting. You all enjoy this very much. So don't delay. Let's say we're starting with our front page, and that is this one which you can see here. And but by the way, this is our first news and we are starting with this one. And let's see what is this actually. That is uncertain কাটতে আজকে কাজ নেই আমার এখানে ছিল না এখানে ছিল এখান থেকে বলবো We're starting with our front page and we can see our first news, this one, that police official stops a battlefield mixture for a security check near the High Court in Dhaka yesterday. Security has been beefed up and across the city following the multiple incidents of cocktail explosion and arson attacks recently. And here the battlefield mixture has so many doing recently very illegal works, and here you can see they also in the incidents of the cocktail explosion and there also arson attacks recently. They saw these types of things, that's why they are checking. The police is checking them, you can see now. And we have another thing that is uncertain today and lignite on the parties dig in. And here we can see what he said actually. Let's see. This is about the same thing. About the political things. And what is this here? Won't accept anything past signed charter, decides BNP. And another thing that is no polls unless charter granted legal status. Jamaat allies warn. And in the under the staff corporation, you can see the full things. And I have also another thing that is here. The interim government will bear full responsibility for any decision made outside the July charter, BNP Standing Committee. And in this page, we can also see that there is no election in 2026 for those who would not accept the July uprising. And from the Jamaat Army, Sharif, that is the Shafiqur. And here we can see mainly this some of the talks between two parties, which we can see in this place. And another thing that we can see that is surveillance in trials to Dhaka ramped up. Bus drivers burned alive in Mymensingh airport on a high alert. Here we can see this is a very dangerous situation. The bus is literally burning with fires, and also bus driver burned from here. And this is of course a very dangerous thing. And what is the restriction actually? Vehicles can't be left unattended on the streets, and also unauthorized scale of the fuel along the roadside temporary banned, and security tie line at metro rail station court are the key points. And another thing that is border surveillance integrated to the prevent infiltration. Law enforcement to be deployed and it tries to Dhaka. Here you can see there are so many restrictions. They said here. There is total 5 restrictions are here, and also there's to know about there's full things are here, of course, to know. And then we can see another one. What we can see, so many people are here. What happened there exactly? Let's see. Thousands of activists began gathering at Capital's Purnaba part of the area around 1 p.m. yesterday for the joining in the rally of the 8 militant parties, including Jamaat Islam and Islami Andolan Bangladesh, demanded the legal recognition of the July Charter, a referendum on the reform before the administrative election, and the introduction of the proportional and representative system in Parliament. Here you can see there is a huge rally, and including there is maybe 8 parties are here with Jamaat, including Jamaat Islam and Islami Andolan Bangladesh, because that's why there are so many people, which you can see here, join in the rally. Did you see? I think there is over 1,000 people are here, which you can see. And now there is one more thing, that is this one. Chattogram police yet to make headway. And here I just described with the headlines, and the full things under these headlines is here, which you can see now. And now we will go to our next page. In this page we can see our first thing is this one actually, and okay, coming slowly and finally came. And long trailback formed near Master Bhavan in the capital city after the joint rally in the eight minded parties, including Jamaat Islam and also Purana Polton, before traffic in the Strand still and situation became normal in the evening. And this is maybe the same thing which you already saw in my in our front page. Here you can see the eight minded parties are here also. They are also rallying here by the car or one. Yeah, maybe something like this. There are so many cars or many vehicles are here together. And now another thing that is EC bans posters, draws in campaigns, issues code of conduct for national election with guidelines for social media. And here you can see they added something, maybe guidelines in this place. And here see at a glance, there are some of the points. Let's also read those. First of all, no political activities or campaigns in school, no decorative lighting, only digital billboards may use illumination. And also advisory council members barred from the track taking part in campaigns, no use of AI for deceptive or manipulative content. And also one more thing is here, that is no spreading of hate speech, misinformation or fake materials online. Here we saw these are some of the guidelines they added here. Mainly this is for the social media platforms, maybe something like this. And then we can see another thing. This is that is nomination form. NCP likely to extend the line. Tasneem Zohra collects form for Dhaka 9. Here you can see they're collecting forms, maybe something like this. And another one thing we can see was, so there are so many children are gathering, seems like lilies. And let's see what are they doing actually according to the news. Yeah, children beam with the enjoy as gather water lilies from the nearby wetland. The blooms drag playful around like the neck of the garlands, with the winter approaching like the prince, and the wetland in the shades of the green and pink, and offering both beauty and the seasonal delicacy for the families. And the photo was taken recently in Russia's Kakori city bypass area. Here we can see in this bypass area, and there is a wetland, and there were so many children went there, and they were gathering so many water lilies on their shoulder. Here we can see here he is too, and but we can see he took so many less amount of water lilies. And yeah, that's it for this page. We will go to our next one now. And yep, let's go. Yeah, first of all, we are studying what is this actually. There are so many smokes here, seems like, isn't it? Yeah. So let's see. A pedestrian and several vehicles pass through thick smoke and the Dhaka-Aurika highway at Balierpur in the Savar, where the locals set fire to the piles and the garbage allegedly dumped by the authorities, while the open dumping nerves and no and poses health risk of burning adds in the air pollution and reduce visibility and increasing the risk of accident. A photo was taken recently. And here, which because there are so many strokes are happening, maybe something like for the air pollution is going on, you might be said. And so here you can see a pedestrian is going on beside the road, but there are so many, yeah, of course, this is reduce the visibility actually. He can't see exactly what is in front of them. So this is, of course, this is the cause of the accident. We have to be careful about these smokes. Just look at here. And here we can see this one, and that is two Hind presidents, Susan GS of the private unit peer associations. And here you can see the full thing into this one. And then what do we have more? Yeah, we have this one, that is Denmark pledged 3.7 million to support rights media. And here you can see this maybe the news about Denmark. And yeah, we can see here. And other things is not actually a real news. And there are so many forms here which you can see right off my side. And I think you can see this. And if you want to know that, so of course you can read this. And now we will go to our international news. And let's go. finally we are in our international news, and first of all, yeah, of course you can see in this place there are so many less amounts of news on the international page actually, and other things are formed. You can see 1, 2 and 3, and also 4 is here, and there are so many little things, but our main thing are these two. And let's start with the first one. And what is happening? Oh, let's read this first. Iman Sharif, 18, a survivor from a boat carrying a member of Myanmar's persecutors, the Rohingya community, which sank in the water and for the Thailand-Malaysia border, its rise after being reduced 6 days and the accident and also the incident and Lanka, Malaysia yesterday. The death toll from the sinking the boat climbed to 27. Here we can see this is maybe he was in some of the border and they caught here them. ফোন দিয়েছে তো কথা বলছো কেন? ফোন দিয়েছে এই হয়েছে পাগল না সাগর, কন্টেন্টের ভিতরে কথা বলছে, ফোন দিলে আমি কি করবো? শব্দ শোনা যাবে না, কিছুই না। And now we also have the news about this one, that is the partition of Gaza, looming risk, says Also, we have our another thing that is here, that is a partition of Gaza, a looming risk, says source as transplant to end the war beyond ceasefire faulting. And here we can see some of the things are here, and here that is I think you can see this. I won't describe about this, and our full news under this headline is here. Actually, that was unfortunately dropped from my hand. By the way, this is still in my hand right now, so that's not a big deal. And we will go to our next one right now. And yeah, we can see our first thing is this one. Can COP30 deliver on climate promises? And here, and the first the question, and then what is our, and yeah, answer is here, no problem. And our next thing is caring for caregivers. The missing link is disability support. Yeah, another thing we saw in this page. And our next page is called opinion page, and in this page we can see first of all, yeah, this is, that is why we need self-reliant local governments. And our next thing, I have another one, that is Gaza ceasefire, the politics behind fragile trust. And here you can see this is another one about the he told about the Gaza ceasefire in this place. And now we will go to our final and sports news. Finally, we are in our sports news, and our first thing is this one, which we can see here. And yeah, maybe this is the moment in the last match we saw in the Bangladesh and Ireland test match. Yeah, this is the maybe the photos of that. Yeah, what is that happening? The Butterfinger led visitors of the here you can see maybe this is the Nazrul Hossain Shanto, and you know about this more better. And also another player is here, and maybe something is going on. By the way, you can see the full news under this headline in this place. And we have another thing that is cherish the love I receive, and this is about a football thing which you can see behind of the picture. We can see the football that is going on, and here are the full things which you can see under the headline. And yeah, we have another one, that is bow, arrow, and belief. Yeah, this is about something that different sports which you maybe liked. And yeah, you can see there is maybe a tournament is going on about that. And because they read the full story on Daily Star's website, and you can see from the website they wrote here mainly, and maybe you can get the full details or full story on the website. And now we have our last news is this one, that is Australia and South Africa between seems like actually strikes one spicy Perth peach, and both are concerned. And here we can see the maybe the match between these two countries. And by the way, that is it for our today's news, and I think you all enjoyed this very much. So that's it for today. I will see you in the next video. Al Hafiz.